Alright, so this is Ken Games here, and yeah, I've just wanted to give a small update. I wasted like 120 tickets today and in vain on trying to unlock my Kenobi because I am on tier 3 and I had the tickets, but I failed twice and it cost me so much. But on a good side note, it's not good, but I've been relegated to Kyber 2. It's like a loser thing. Instead of being in the first Kyber 1. I'm hoping I can get my return there. So Bio was facing this guy, and he's got a Kenobi, of course, but he's only got 3 GLs. Got a nice squad here, as you can see, but nothing wild. I mean, I don't know how he got so far that he got, but yeah, it's gonna be fun to see. And his executor is only 4-starred, so that is pitiful. Now, when it came to the fight, because he started out straight off when this started, and I don't like that. I really don't like that. I'd rather want to wait towards the end, but I was like, okay, you want to start now? Yeah, let's do it then. Let's rock. Because I could see that my Ray composition held 6 times. he struggled with this. I think he had like 2-3 times before he just went topside and started to clear some of this. But he left a couple of teams. He took like Gigi and my Geos, and he left these 2 teams here towards the end. So then he went back. He finally killed Ray with 6 teams. Now, having spent 6 teams on that, you're bound to have lost a lot of options to further your play. And then that means, of course, he was able to still have a GL to save on that, maybe. And he then had to use 2 tries on my bounty hunters. Now, having used all those teams, look at what happens here. My Ewoks held 3 times before his 4th team finally got them. What? I mean, how many teams does this guy have? And then, of course, he went back because there was also a lone Kylo at that team left. So he had to spend 4 times here too. That was pure brilliance. Pure brilliance. Meanwhile, of course, I was over here one-shotting that. Having one-shot that. Look at all what he's actually putting in. That that Padme team is utter crap, to be honest. There's no tank. That means you can directly go for her and get her out. And then this team will just fall straight over. This one, yeah, you gotta worry a little. But if you look at the clones, they're low relict. Nothing a good Luke team won't handle. So I just and here, yeah. Well, I used my Triumphant somewhere else, and Triumphant is meh. My Triumphant is not good, so that would be risky. Instead, I used my Night Sisters here. They always get this team done. And that freed me up to use a... I think I used a GL here just to make sure. And, you know, when I then saw that he had absolutely nothing here, I think I'll use Luke here. Yeah, that was the Luke team. I can't remember. Then I used my Triumphant here. I found out I always used my Luke team here, way overkill, because once they get going, you're screwed. But Triumphant, that is good on this one. I just have to make them better though, because my Triumphant is only gear 12, so yeah. It's a bit risky, but it works. It works. Night Sisters, well, I had a lot left, so I could use gas with a couple to make some extra banners. Here I used a GL again because I wanted to make sure. And I had a GL more, so I used a GL here too because, make sure. Here I used my Padme, and here I used my Bad Batch actually. They got them completely destroyed before they got out of the gate. So I had all these down, and he was still struggling here with these teams. So I took down his home one, I think it's called, yeah. And I did that with First Order. Easy. You just isolate this one, Han Solo's, because that means their turn meter is a bit fucked. And you use your shuttle to boost Kylo's turn to make him really bomb the capital ships or their tanks, and they'll be gone. This one first, make it killed straight out of the gate with that. Then this one will kill your TIE fighter, but then your Kylo goes in and kills that one too, and they're left with no tanks. Then these, and not many have these at high relic, so yeah, that team has just fell apart with no tanks. Then I had this one left. That was a risky business because I could actually still lose if he could take mine down and I couldn't take his down. But I one-shotted it because, low stars. That gives me a higher chance of winning it. I figured, so I could easily take this in. Else, it might not be such a great idea to put that on defense. Because if you can't take his down, you're screwed. You'd lose. But if you save yours, you can take his down. But he will also be able to clear your flight zone. But you just have to know then that you are ahead here on these banners. See, I could have not put mine in and I would have won regardless because he had spent that many tries on my wall. Anyway, that's a little update from me. It's getting late and I gotta take a nap.